So, Mario für euch auf der NAMM immer noch unterwegs, diesmal beim Stand von Arturia. Und neben mir steht die Rebecca und die zeigt uns jetzt den MatrixBrute. Hi Rebecca.
Hi.
Please tell us about this amazing new instrument.
So what it is it's an entirely analog 3-oscillator synthesizer. The first 2 oscillators are what we are calling our Brute oscillators. They're the same things that we have used in our MiniBrute and MicroBrute. And really what it is it has these 3 waveforms that you can kind of combine and manipulate over here, as well as a sub-oscillator. And both of these are exactly the same. The third oscillator is in combination with an LFO, and it is just 4 wavelengths that you can just switch through. So that's just the third one. And then there's also a noise generator where you can run through 4 different types of noise. And all of this goes through the mixer. So you can choose how much of each instrument it is that you want to put in there. And we have 2 filters in this, 2 different types of filters. The Steiner-Parker filter is what we have used in our older Brute models. And then we added in the ladder filter, and these can be run in series or in parallel with each other. That was opposite. And I can choose which filter these are going to, if I want to do just the Steiner-Parker, just the ladder filter, or both of them at the same time. So there's a lot going on over there. We also have an FM over here, so you can do frequency modulation and route things to other things. So that's just over here, which is fantastic. We have 2 LFOs, and they have 7 waveforms each. And then 3 envelopes. These 2 are ADSR, and this one is actually a DADSR, so you can have decay before your attack, decay, sustain, release, and just kind of have that gradually move in. And it is called the MatrixBrute. So over here we have a 16 by 16 matrix. And it has 3 different settings that we can run through. The first is a modulation matrix. So over here we have all of our ins. Over here we have all of our outs. The last 4 are assignable, where I can just press a button and turn a knob and it will select that. So you have a lot of features over here, and I can just go through and go up. So now I have envelope 3 going to the metalizer of our second oscillator. And it does have a 12 in and outs on the back for CV, so you can connect it to other gear and do other things like that. The second mode that it has is the sequencer mode. It's a 64-step sequencer, and every 4th row is going to be your step. And above that you have the accent, so you can add an accent to a note. You can slide to the next note. And the top one is actually the modulation, because in the modulation matrix we have sequence modulation over here. And if I go farther over, here's all your controls for the sequencer. So you would turn it on and off. You can record it from over here. You can also select triplets or dotted quarter notes, or you can choose the rate as quarter note, 8th note, 16th note, and all your rate knobs and tempo swing is all over on that side. The third thing that this can do is actually recall presets. It has 256 places where you can save presets, so all of these buttons can be saved as something, and that is for the entire board. So you can save all of your sounds, and that's a huge deal for us. We also have added in analog effects. They're completely analog. So we have stereo delay, because it does have stereo outs on the back, mono delay, chorus, or some reverb features as well. It's going to be paraphonic, so not true polyphony, but it's going to have it's more than monophonic this time, which is great. And yeah, other than that, it's going to be out in late spring, early summer, and we're looking at a retail price of under $2,000 US. So right now we're at $19.99.